Are we witnessing an epic collapse in the NBA Finals? Before Game 3, I said the Thunder were going to win Game 3 and the Pacers were going to come back and win Game 4. I was wrong, the Pacers went and won Game 3. This is quite a big win for the Pacers. Now, I'm not going to go in depth on X's and O's on what happened specifically in this game for the Pacers to win it, but what I will go over is the Thunder in general. How did we get here? How are the Pacers 2-1 up against the historic OKC Thunder? This is one of the best regular season teams we've ever seen. First of all, when two young teams are going against each other in an NBA final, a lot of weird stuff is going to happen. I think the biggest knock on the Thunder before the NBA playoffs was their inexperience and their youth. But now that they made it to the finals, we've kind of thrown that to the wind. Just because the Thunder got to the NBA finals, that does not mean they're no longer an inexperienced, youthful team. They're still very young and they're still very inexperienced. So let's take a look at the Thunder's journey to the NBA finals. First of all, they beat the Grizzlies, who aren't a good team. Ja was injured. Then they played their hardest series so far, which was against the Nuggets. The Nuggets just had to play 7 games against the Clippers, 7 tough games, where Michael Porter Jr. was injured, and Michael Porter Jr. was still injured going into this series. Not only that, but before Game 7, Aaron Gordon got injured too, who was a massive rotational player for the Nuggets. And despite all that, the Thunder still took 7 games to beat the Nuggets. They then went on to beat the Timberwolves 4-1, which is a pretty good victory, but the Timberwolves are very young and inexperienced also. So my point is, the reason I'm bringing up all of these past games is to say, did we overrate the Thunder in the playoffs? Now, I'm not saying we overrated them in the regular season, because they obviously had a great regular season. Every stat can back that up. They were incredible. But I think in these playoffs, we're seeing that inexperience really come to light. Another factor is coaching. I brought this up multiple times before, but Carlisle is just a better coach than Mark Daigneault. He's had incredible finals runs previously, and he's making all the adjustments to win the series. If we just take a look at the series game by game, Game 1, the Pacers win because OKC decided to change the formula for no reason. That shows poor coaching. Game 2, yeah, the OKC came back and won it. Game 3, the Pacers made the adjustments and won the game again. And lastly, I think the Pacers are really just that good. I mean, they made it all the way to the NBA Finals. They had tough series. They've been clutch the whole time. They have a great team. They have a great coach. And they feel like they have something to prove. So for me, this is a combination of all 3 of these factors. The inexperience of both teams, the coaching differential, and the Pacers just really being that good. As for Thunder in 6, I don't think the Thunder are going to win every single game from here on out. So I do think the Thunder are still going to win, but I'm going to say they're going to win in 7 now. Game 4 is on Friday. I think the Thunder are going to take Game 4, and it's going to be 2-2 going back to OKC, and I'll have a video out on Saturday.